What is going on, everybody? Simply 10 here, and I am back. That is right. And I know it's been a really long time, but that's just, what you see is I got swept into this wormhole and it kind of pulled me through, and then the last 5 months didn't actually happen for me. So yesterday was actually the last day I posted a video, so it's kind of weird that it's 6 months later, but it's just a day later for me, so that's the reason why I've been gone for so long. Another reason why is due to the fact that, well, I just didn't really have a great moment to jump back into the game, and what I have decided is that right now, right after Black Friday weekend, is a really great time to get back into making LEGO videos, because Black Friday weekend is kind of the weekend that it all ends for LEGO in a calendar year. Many of you already know this, but the UCS AT-AT released this past weekend, so I mean, that's kind of the last thing that's going to come out before the beginning of next year in January of 2022. And well, speaking of the UCS AT-AT, that is a LEGO Star Wars set, and that's what this entire episode of Simply 10 News is about. LEGO Star Wars and what is going to be coming LEGO Star Wars and what is going to be coming in the year of 2022, specifically near the beginning, because that's all that we really have leaks for at this point. And I really hope that you enjoy this video because I definitely enjoyed making it, and as you can tell, I've had a little bit of an upgrade in my little setup since the last time you saw me. And just like always, how I've always started my Simply 10 News videos, we are going to be starting with official LEGO news and reveals. And since we're talking about LEGO Star Wars in 2022, there are actually 2 LEGO Star Wars sets that have been officially revealed by LEGO.com, and these sets directly linked to the UCS AT-AT, which is a pretty cool and nifty idea in my opinion. I think it's a great idea to release sets that sort of fit next to other sets that you release at the same time. I think it's a great way to, even force people to almost go out and buy these other sets that connect to it, because it's like, wow, they fit so perfectly together. But anyways, let's start off here with set number 75320, the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. And yes, it is a $20 battle pack, which is a very sad day for most LEGO Star Wars fans. In addition to this, it comes with 130 pieces, which is a super meager piece count, especially considering the fact that it's $20 and you're only getting 4 figures for your money. I'd say that this is a pretty lackluster battle pack in terms of its value, but in terms of the idea and the fact that there's 4 pretty cool figures in it, which are, the Snowtroopers that would perfectly fit into your UCS AT-AT if you just went and bought one on Black Friday weekend. I really do like the figures in this set, especially the Scout Snowtrooper. I really like the fact that LEGO's finally adding this to their plethora of other LEGO minifigures they have in their collection. And overall, even though it's a horrible value, it is still a battle pack, and I guess there can still be smiles going around for the fact that battle packs have returned after their weird departure last year. Next up here we have set number 75322, the Hutt AT-ST, and this set looks really interesting. It comes with 586 pieces and costs $50, and I mean, I guess I can see the fact that it costs $50 because it's the same price as the one from the Mandalorian one, but then again, the Mandalorian set came with 4 figures while this one only comes with 3, so take it as you may. And while I do like the fact that LEGO's trying to change their design because they want to release something fresh and new for an AT-ST, at the same time, I don't like this change in design. The feet just look way too big for the body for a LEGO thing. Like, I'm sure it's more accurate because that's, they do care about accuracy, but the feet just look really weird now, especially since we've seen small feet for the past forever from LEGO Star Wars. And the fact that there's no holes for the eyes and the head, that's a little weird because that is inaccurate. Like the holes that we have in previous AT-STs, that's very accurate from LEGO compared to having no holes, which is kind of what I guess we're getting now. And then Chewie looks a little strange with his like speckled snow all over him. I mean he's a cool and fun figure to get, but I wish there was a little bit more snow on him. Like he just kind of looks like he got paint splattered on him rather than the fact that it's been snowing and the snow's coming down hard and he's trying to like fight this AT-ST and snow's flying everywhere as the AT-ST's stomping around him. Like I feel like there should be more snow on him than like the 3 spots that he has. Overall, 2 pretty decent LEGO sets that have been revealed from LEGO. However, the best is still yet to come, according to all the leaks and rumors that I have for you guys next. The very next thing that I have for you guys is almost hot off the press, or at least for me it is. I'm talking about this maybe a day after it happened, and the video is probably going to be releasing more than a day after it happened. And this brand new thing pertaining to the next year for LEGO Star Wars is minifigure packs. And yes, I know we already knew that minifigure packs were coming, but we actually have a very good idea of what's going to be in these minifigure packs now. One of them, very nicely and very surprisingly, however, at the same time, it does make a lot of sense, especially because they're really paying attention to Hoth all of a sudden, is going to be a Hoth Rebel Trooper pack, which is a really great idea because so far we only have one Hoth Rebel Trooper and she hasn't even released yet. She's going to be in the beginning of this wave in January. We got an AT-AT last year, an AT-AT this year, and then next year we're finally getting one singular Hoth Rebel Trooper in the AT-ST, so it's good to see that LEGO recognizes that and they're making this minifigure pack to compensate for the fact that we're also getting a Snowtrooper battle pack. While it would make more sense to make this also a battle pack, it's fine because it is cheaper technically to, you know, go and get these 3 Hoth Rebel Troopers in the $15 pack compared to getting, I guess, 4 of them in a 20. Like, I don't really know if it's worth it or less worth it. Like, I really don't know how that works, but it's fine and it's still a great idea from LEGO. We are going to be getting 3 armed clone troopers in the other one, which is a little weird of wording. You can take that as you may, interpret it in any way, shape, or form that you wish to interpret it in. They either have guns in their hands or they have armor on, something like that, but they're armed clone troopers. And apparently they're also going to be based on episode 2, which means phase 1. Even if Commander Cody is in it, he's not going to be phase 2 because in episode 2, all the troopers are phase 1. So yeah, that is a sad, sad story. So yeah, those are our 2 minifigure packs, the Hoth Rebel Troopers and then 3 armed clone troopers. Also, yeah, by the way, 3 Rebel Troopers, 3 armed clone troopers. There's 3 minifigures because it's LEGO Star Wars. Now, as for the rest that's coming, I don't believe that we know everything yet. However, we have a very good idea of what's going to be coming in the range of from January to about the middle of the year, so like in June. So from January to June, these should be most of the sets that we'll be releasing. Starting off here with the smallest one, we have set number 75321, the Razor Crest Microfighter. Pretty cool idea. It's going to be $10 and it's going to come with 98 pieces. So I mean, a great little addition to the Microfighter collection, especially for people who maybe don't have the Mandalorian yet, even though he's been in so many sets since the show's creation a couple years ago. Next up, we have the Death Star Trash Compactor, which does not have a rumored set name, price, or piece count yet, but we do know that it's going to come with Han, Luke, Leia, and Chewie, and it's going to be an 18 and up little model of the Death Star Trash Compactor, and it's going to have a little quote on it by Han Solo saying, "One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner." You know, I'm just going to let him say that, because I said that so robotically.
One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner.
The next one on the list is set number 75329, the Death Star Trench Run. It's going to come with 666 pieces and cost $60. I know that's that's a lot of sixes. Maybe stay away from that one. But yeah, this should be another 18 and up little micro build of the Death Star Trench Run that will come with a small model of Luke Skywalker's X-Wing, a small model of Darth Vader's, what's it called? You know, those things that fly around they're called TIE Fighters. And yeah, the quote is kind of unspeakable because I don't understand why this is the quote that they're using. So I'm just going to put it right here so I don't actually have to say it out loud. It's not because I don't know the quote. Why would I forget to write down the quote in my little notes here and then, you know, just blow it off as me not wanting to say it out loud because it's so disgraceful. The next one on the list is set number 75330, Yoda's Hutt, for $80 and 1,002 pieces. That is quite a large piece count for an $80 Lego set, so I mean, take that as you may for price to piece ratio. However, the reason why is because it's going to have a little bit of a swamp in it with little 1x2 tiles to make the swamp water. Sort of the same idea as the way that Ninjago City Docks works, where there's so many pieces in it because of all of those water pieces in the water, you know, for the water. I really need to stop saying water. But yeah, it should be a pretty large and substantial build, even though, you know, a lot of those pieces are going into the water, and I'm really excited to see what this one turns out looking like, because I kind of passed up on the previous Yoda's Hut because it was a little small and nothing that interesting for me, but this one is really intriguing, especially with the idea that, I mean, it's a really detailed and fun build of Dagobah and Yoda's Hut, or at least that's what I'm hoping it will be, so we'll have to see what comes of that. Another one that I'm really excited for is set number 75324, Luke versus Dark Troopers. I don't think that's the actual name of it, but that's the name that we have for now, and it's going to cost $30 and come with 166 pieces. Yes, it's basically going to be a like 501st battle pack type deal where it's not really a battle pack, but it would be a really great way to build up on Dark Troopers, especially considering the fact that right now the only way to get a Dark Trooper is to pay $160 just to get one in that set with Moff Gideon's cruiser. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one because I did not go out and spend $160 on Moff Gideon's light cruiser, so I can't wait to get 3 of them for $30. And also a Mandalorian-based Luke Skywalker, which is a pretty cool and probably exclusive minifigure. Next up at set number 75325, we have an unknown Book of Boba Fett set that's going to cost about $60. No one knows what's going to be in it, but likely LEGO decided not to push this one near the beginning of the year, and they're probably going to pull it a little bit further back because there's something in it that might be a little bit like spoilery for the show, so they decided to just hold back and like make sure that the leak didn't get out for it, because Disney would be so mad at them if LEGO was the one who leaked something about the show. Set number 75326 is by far the most exciting set of this entire wave because it's going to be Boba Fett's palace for $100, and it's going to come with 732 pieces and most likely 7 minifigures. So that is such a great minifigure count, a mediocre piece count. However, I believe that that's just because it's going to be a big palace made out of big pieces. So I'm not too worried about that part of the whole thing, especially considering the fact that of those 7 minifigures, 2 of them will be Boba Fett and Fennec Shand, and hopefully Boba Fett has a better helmet than the one in Slave 1, because that's a really bothersome part of the Slave 1 set, and the reason why I decided ultimately to not go out and get that one either. But yeah, either way, I'm really looking forward to this one, and it's very likely that once this image is revealed, I'm going to fall in love with it and buy it very close to its release date. Nearing the end of this list, we have set number 75327 and 75328. One of them is going to be Luke Skywalker's X-Wing helmet, the other one being the Mandalorian helmet. They're both going to cost $60 and have around 600 pieces in each of them, and the Mandalorian one is probably going to be super popular, so I can't wait to see exactly what that one ends up looking like. If they decide to go some of those chrome pieces like they did with the Iron Man one. The Iron Man one's kind of disgusting, but those chrome pieces were pretty cool, so hopefully they decide to stick with that trend for the Mandalorian helmet. And then the X-Wing helmet, 600 pieces, is actually going to be 676 pieces, by the way, and that seems like it's going to be a very detailed build, and hopefully that one turns out looking pretty cool as well. The last one on my list here is set number 75341. Yes, you guessed it. Or you probably didn't. Yeah, it's set number 75341 anyways, and it's going to be the UCS Luke Land Speeder. Yes! We finally did it, guys. We got a Land Speeder. I've been waiting all my life for a Land Speeder, and here it is in UCS form. It's exactly what I've been waiting for. And I know it's exactly what you've been waiting for too, and LEGO knows it too, because that's why they made this the UCS set for the year. Well, for the beginning of the year, by the way. I mean, there's obviously going to be a big one at the end of the year. That's probably going to be a Master Builder Series one, because that's what LEGO's been doing. They've been going UCS and now I'm just rambling. Okay, let's just move on. But yeah, there's not much that we know about this UCS set. We don't even know the figures in it. However, it's likely going to also come with a big build of R2-D2 inside of it as well. So kind of a UCS mini, kind of like a mini UCS R2-D2 inside of the UCS Land Speeder. Should be a pretty nice looking build, pretty cool, pretty fun. Definitely not one for me, but I'm sure a lot of other people will go out and enjoy this one. Just like I hope you enjoyed this episode of Simply 10 News for the first time in a long time. And if you enjoyed it that much, you should subscribe, because it's free. You don't have to do anything, and I give you videos every week. Don't worry, guys. Videos are going to start coming out more often than you were even used to at the beginning when I started this channel, so it should be fun. See you later.